will give first command for readings. Okay, it will respond real time here: temperature, humidity, pressure, altitude and heat index. If we give command relay 1 on, then it will turn on this fan. You can see here. Hey guys, welcome to Mac to Explore YouTube channel. In this video we are going to see a new project monitoring and controlling ESP32 weather station using Telegram app. So in this project we will build ESP32 based weather station whose sensor readings can be fetched and outputs can be controlled from anywhere in the world using Telegram application. So let's get started. First of all, we will see overview of this project. In this project, we will see first functional block diagram. Then we will see hardware or circuit diagram of this project. Then we will see software part. In the software part, we will first see what is Telegram app. Then we will see how to install this Telegram app on our Android smartphone. Then we will see how to create Telegram bot for this weather station application. Then we will see how to get your Telegram user ID which is required for communication with this bot. Then finally we will see in software part the code of this project. And finally in this video we will see demonstration of this project. So let's get started. Now let us see functional block diagram of this project, means how this project works theoretically. So for weather station we are going to measure temperature, humidity, pressure and altitude. These are vital environmental parameters. For this purpose we are going to use two sensors. First is DHT22 which is a temperature and humidity sensor, and Bosch BMP 280 which will sense atmospheric pressure and altitude, means height above the sea level. To fetch the readings and process these sensors, we are using NodeMCU ESP32S development board. So this board is Wi-Fi enabled. So we can connect our weather station to our wireless router which is further connected to the internet. We are also going to control these four relays, 4-channel relay board using ESP32 development board. So this whole part is our remote weather station which is we are going to monitor and control using Telegram app. Now suppose we are at a location in the world, anywhere in the world, and we have a smartphone with internet connectivity and we have Telegram application installed on our smartphone. Then we can interact with the bot which is we have set up on our app. Our ESP32 at our remote weather station will talk to this Telegram bot to receive and handle the messages, and it will send the responses. You can see here we can give command like relay on, or it will switch on this relay likewise. So in this way we can talk with that bot to fetch the readings from our weather station. Also we can send the message to the bot to control our ESP outputs from anywhere in the world. You can see you just need Telegram and internet access. So this is all the functional block diagram of this project. We'll see step by step all this procedure. Now let's move forward and see the schematic of this project or circuit diagram. So in this project we are going to use, as we have seen earlier, DHT22 temperature and humidity sensor, BMP 280 altitude and atmospheric pressure sensor, which is connected using I2C protocol. Here you can see SCL and SDL lines, ESP32, NodeMCU ESP32 development board, 4-channel relay, 5-volt relays. All these relays are operating at 5 volt, 4-channel relay board. This one is Here we have connected all this line to digital outputs D12, D14, D27 and D26 here. So this is a MB102 power supply breakout board which is used to power this relay board, because this ESP32 is operating at a 3.3 volt VCC and relays require more current, so we have to connect external power supply to this relay board. These all are about circuit diagram. Now let's move forward and see what is a Telegram app. Telegram Messenger is a cloud-based instant messaging and voice over VoIP. Telegram is an instant messaging app. You can easily install it in your smartphone like your Android or iPhone, or your computer like PC, Mac or Linux, or you can use it as a Telegram web application on your browser. It is free. It is without any ads. It also allows you to create bots that you can interact with them. Bots are third-party application that run inside the Telegram. User can interact with the bots like sending them messages, commands and inline requests. You can control your bots using HTTPS requests to Telegram bot API. You can see here. So ESP32 in this project will interact with the Telegram bot to receive and handle the messages and send the responses. In this project you will learn how to use Telegram to send messages to your bot to control ESP output. You can see here from anywhere. You just need Telegram and access to the internet, so you can access the readings here like humidity, pressure, altitude. You can access the status of relays. You can control relays. You can get responses is the relay is on or off like this. So this is all about Telegram app. Now let's see how to install this Telegram app on your smartphone. So you have to go to Google Play Store or App Store, like if you have Android or iOS smartphone. So to download and install the Telegram app, you have to go to, like here, you go to Play Store. You have to search for Telegram in here. You have to search bar in enter here Telegram like this. Okay, it will open the Telegram app. You have to click on install button. Okay, it will start downloading the Telegram app. Okay, it is about 222.42 MB. Okay, it got downloaded now. It will start installing, so it will take time. I will fast forward this video. Alright, now Telegram app is got installed. You can click on open here to open the Telegram app. Okay, in this way you can install the Telegram app on your smartphone. Now let's see how to create Telegram bot. You have to first open the Telegram app. Okay, Telegram app got opened. Then search for bot father in search option, or you can click on this link also, this link. Okay, you have to search for bot father. You can see here. Then click on this bot father. It will get open. Chat window will get open. So you have to just click on this start button to start chatting with this bot father. Okay, it will give commands, different commands to interact with this bot. So you have to create new bot. So you have to enter this command /new bot, this one. Okay, it will show, all right, a new bot, how we are going to call it. So you have to enter the name of your bot. Here we are entering the name of our bot. You can name it as per your choice. You can see here. Okay, it will response it good. Let choose username. In this username you must end it like bot. See here, you have to enter underscore and end it like a bot here, like this. Okay, now it will, if your bot is get successfully created, you will receive message with a link to access the bot and token here. This is a token of your bot. Don't share it with anyone. I will delete this plot when we completed this project. Just for information purpose, I am giving you this one, how it will look, token will look like. So save this bot token because you will need it so that ESP32 can interact with the bot. This is all procedure for creating a bot. Now let's see how to get your Telegram user ID. To chat with and authorize the user, ESP needs user ID of our Telegram. If anyone that knows your bot username can interact with it, to make sure that we ignore such a spam messages which is coming from unauthorized person, that we are not from our Telegram account, then when your Telegram bot receives a message, the USP can check whether the sender ID corresponds to your user ID and handle the message or ignore it. So you have to enter ID of authorized users there. So to get your Telegram user ID in your Telegram, you have to search for user info bot. You can see here. Just first open the Telegram, and in search bar you have to search for user info bot, or you can open this link. Okay, this one is the user info bot. You have to click on that. Okay, it is a bot. It will ask you what can this bot do. Forward this message to me, I will send you the user ID. Okay, click on start. If you click on start button, it will send you your user ID and all this information. Okay, you can see here it will show your user ID, okay, name and other things. Okay, now let's see code of this project. So in this project we'll program ESP32 development board using an Arduino IDE. So you have to make sure that you have installed both Arduino IDE and ESP32 development board into an Arduino IDE. So you can check out this video given in I button, where you can see we have explained in that video how to install Arduino IDE on your system, and also we have explained how to install ESP8266 and ESP32 development boards into an Arduino IDE. So let's move forward. Here, to interact with the Telegram bot, we will use Universal Telegram bot library created by Brian Locke. This library provides an easy interface for a Telegram bot API. Then we will also have to install Arduino JSON library. And for the sensors DHT22 and BMP280, we have to install Adafruit sensors library, Adafruit BMP280 library, and Adafruit DHT library. So let's see the code of this project. So here is the code of this project. So in the project you have to replace your Wi-Fi credential here, SSID and password. And second important thing is you have to put here your chat ID, which we have seen earlier how to get your chat ID. Then you have to insert your bot token here, this one. So you have to insert here your bot token which you have got from a bot father. Okay, these all changes you have to make in a code. We will post this code on our GitHub page, GitHub account, and you can find the link for that in the description of this video. Okay, now let's see demo of this project. First of all, let's see what hardware component included in this project. So you can compare with this schematic here. So here is the ESP32 development board, Node MCU ESP32 development board. This one is the DHT22 temperature and humidity sensor. This one. This is a BMP280 atmospheric pressure, altitudes and temperature sensor. This one Bosch sensor BMP280. This is a 4 channel relay board. 1 2 3 4. This is 4 channel relay board. This is MB102 power supply board, breadboard power supply board. So this board is used to supply external voltage to this relay board, because ESP32 cannot drive these relays due to current requirements. So we have connected this external power supply for this relay module. So this is a fan, 12 volt fan. We have connected with the relay 1 to demonstration purpose how we can control these appliances using Telegram app. So this board we have connected for this MB102. We have connected this 7.4 volt LiPo battery. It will convert that 7.4 volt into 5 volt, which will give to this power this relay board. And for this this fan is operating at 12 volt. This for 12 volt. For this we have connected this LiPo 11.1 volt LiPo. We have connected that LiPo here for this relay board. So now let's power on the circuit and check the readings and all this controlling. So we have connected power bank USB to this circuitry. Now we power on this module. Now it will ESP32 will connect to Wi-Fi network. We will check on Telegram app. Now suppose this all circuitry is at a remote location anywhere in the world. So if you have a smartphone with Telegram app installed and internet connectivity, then you can fetch all these temperature and all these readings, weather station readings, using Telegram app, as well as you can control these relays status remotely. Now let's see demo. Open the Telegram app here. Okay, you have to we have seen in a video, this video, how to create the bot. We have created this bot, empty project. Now this bot will interact with this all circuitry. We have to just give a command here. We will give a command start here. Okay, it will respond. Here you can see. Okay, it will respond with which commands you have supported by this bot. We have implemented these commands, all commands in the code. So readings, this command will fetch the readings of these two sensors. These all relay commands, turn on the relay and turn off the relay. We can turn on all the relay at once or turn off the relay at one command. Also we have implemented one more command to check the status of the all relays. So now let's get started. We'll give first command for readings. Okay, it will respond real time here. Temperature, humidity, pressure, altitude and heat index, you can see here. So this is all about sensing. Now let's see how it can control these relays. So first we will give command to turn on the relay 1. So relay 1 is connected with this fan. If we give command relay 1 on, then it will turn on this fan. You can see here, relay 1 is on. Now we will turn on the relay 2. In this way we can turn on all the relays. Relay 3, it will simultaneously give the status, like relay 3 set to on. Now we will turn on relay 4. Okay, all 4 relays are on. Now we can turn off all the relays at once, or you can turn off one by one. Now we will turn off relay 1, which is connected to this fan. Okay, now fan is turned off. Now we'll turn off all the relay at once. Okay, all relay off. We can turn on all relay at once. Turn on all relays. Okay, set to on. Now we'll see. You can turn off two relays, relay 2 and relay 1. Okay, two relays are off. Now we'll check the status of the relays. Now it will fetch the relay status here. Relay 1 is off, relay 2 is off, and other two relays are on. Here you can see here. So it will fetching all the status of the relays. So you can implement this. These all command you can fetch the readings, real-time readings, as well as you can control the status of the relays.